found something interesting.
Let's check. You must have messages. Bad noise. Ready to check.
Because you don't care for gamer tags.
Ready and waiting.
Then why wouldn't you not
We drove the Red
care?
Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next.
Don't care for gamer tags. And that's that. And despite me being
No word
the
from Fenchurch
one who
today.
told you
He must have found something interesting.
my full name in an attempt to get to know each other better.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
And being told I don't prefer.
Hi. Oh, let me check right away. Oh dear, oh dear. A5530B LNR and DGS6 are down.
The excuse I
Please,
wouldn't
Guardian. It's busy.
have
Oh
known
no.
if I hadn't heard it
Guardian.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
is, if anything,
No
an
word from
even
Fenchurch today.
more
He must have
insulting
found something interesting.
excuse
Too
to
heavy.
be
Too heavy.
actively making
Name, Guardian.
Looking for anything special?
someone
No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something
Insulting.
interesting.
and lazy. Be aggravating someone uncomfortable and upset.
Down to the city and up again. Down and up again. Oh dear. Guardian.
Don't know where my uncle finds these things.
Name, Guardian.
Anything you want? No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting.
Oh, let me check right away. Hi again, Guardian.
No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting.
Oh dear, it broke. Please, Guardian, it's busy.
And to discredits
3 hours down to city for
someone's
dead orbit.
name
3 hours up again. Not enough time.
because it is
Hi again.
used in their gamer tag while also using your own in your gamer tag. Is
Too heavy.
just
Too heavy.
Don't know where my uncle finds these things.
Please, Guardian, it's busy. Oh dear, it
Don't
broke.
get too distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
Guardian?
I want to say it's almost comical, but damaging.
I don't know how to fight a T-32, buddy. I got one of those, bitch. Yeah, it would be comical, like, if it wasn't so, like, does he even know, like, that he's fucking with you?
And to
Anything you want?
discredit someone's
Or is he
name
really into that?
because it's used in their gamer tag is
No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting. Our inventory is stocked, so no rush.
Not possible.
is not only an attack
Hi again.
on that person's confidence in their growth as a streamer, but as an attack
Fenchurch, there's a lot
on their
of
personal character,
fantastic things.
even though it kind of is.
5530
I tend to
BLNR
believe
and
him.
DGS6 are down. Searching. Oh dear, oh dear. A5530 BLNR and DGS6 are down.
While also using
No word from Fenchurch
your
today.
own
He
as
must have
your
found something
gamer
interesting.
tag is borderline. Oh wait, no, it is your
Just browsing. That's fine by me.
Too heavy, too heavy.
It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse has the goods.
Oh, let me check right away. Not possible.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
is just in poor taste and character and like
Bad noise.
gaining support for
Looking for anything special?
Hi again, Guardian.
personal growth.
Guardian. It's busy.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next. Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a
Checking
new look?
right away.
Oh, wait, I ordered that all along now. So, I don't care for game tagging. This might be one who told my phone name and innocent.
Oh dear. A5530 BLNR and DGS6 are down. Guardian?
Looking for anything special? Don't know where my uncle finds these things.
Oh wait, you're on gamer.
2 hours to the moon. 2 hours back.
Describe someone's gamer tag. Or did it describe someone's gamer tag or someone's name because he's in the gamer tag?
No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting.
Preferred name
Hi.
going as it is here.
Anything for you?
Looking for anything in particular, Guardian?
Not possible.
And after being
Sign here.
hold my phone name in there. It's not to know each other better.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look? Our inventory is stocked, so no rush.
Despite being the one who told my full name.
Looking for anything in particular, Guardian?
Oh, let me check right away. Hi again, Guardian.
And explaining that my actual name is gamer tag. Being told I just don't care to be called.
Our inventory is stocked, so no
But
rush.
I don't like to be called that name. Wait,
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next. No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting. Don't get too distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
Oh no.
But they mentioned supporting each other like a lot. Support and to help.
Guardian?
Really know each other, become family and friends. Look for ways to get to know each
Not
other.
everything
quote from every
Fenchurch
page in
sends
the
is
memo.
safe to sell.
When the only question I got was, why now? And I explained that it's not just now.
Sign
It's
here.
been an issue, and I've asked him more than a few times not to be
Bad
called
noise.
that.
Looking
And
for
then
anything
proceed-
in
and
particular,
then proceed
Guardian?
to call me by that name every chance available. Even in my own stream's chat. It's here, okay. Here. It's here.
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
It's clear there's little to no concern or
We
will
drove
to
the Red
understand
Legion
why
out.
it bothers
We'll
me.
do the same to
I would
whomever
have
comes
called,
next.
or I would have to call your supportiveness
Not
into
possible.
question. I clearly ask why it's important for you to call me Jess, in an attempt to understand
Hi
why you
again.
would refuse someone a piece of their identity. You answer with because you don't care for gamer tags. And after being
Let me
told,
check right away.
and after being the one who told my full name,
We drove the Red
full
Legion
name,
out. We'll
comma,
do the same to whomever
explaining
comes
that my
next.
actual name is my gamer tag and being told I don't like to be called.
Not
Wait, see, that's where I
everything
fucked up.
Fenchurch
And after
sends is
being
safe
told-
to sell.
wait, gamer tag, and being told.
Anything you want?
Okay. Don't care for gamer.
Please, Guardian. It's busy. Oh dear. A5530 BLNR and DGS6 are down.
Don't get too
again.
distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
I was to explain.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever
Name,
comes
Guardian?
next.
My full name. And
Oh no.
explaining that my actual name is my gamer tag. I'm being told. The excuse I wouldn't have known if
Let's check.
I
You must have
had it.
messages.
From or heard someone else.
Guardian. Sign here.
Oh, student. Call me that.
No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something
Is if
interesting.
anything, and even more insulting and lazy excuse to be actively making someone uncomfortable and upset. And to discredit a preferred name solely because it is a gamer tag is not only an attack on that person's
Don't
confidence
know
as a
where
person,
my uncle finds
but
these
still
things.
as a team member, while also using your own gamer tag is just in poor taste and characters.
Anything for you?
Poor taste.
3 hours down to City for dead orbit. 3 hours up again.
What
Not enough time.
of type of any interest for the person interest for the only person who
Down to the
is
city and up
actually
again. Down and up again. Oh dear.
being who is actually I don't want to put suffering. Who is actually being
Bothered.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
Name, Guardian.
who is actually
Oh dear. A5530 BLNR and DGS6 are down.
for the person oh wait. Lack of interest for
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
the
Looking for anything in particular, Guardian?
other person's feelings or
Not possible.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same
Guardian?
to whomever comes next. Need some new
Name,
moves,
Guardian?
Guardian? Maybe a new look? We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next.
Switch the routes.
It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse has the goods. No hurry, Guardian.
Ready and waiting.
Or the interest in knowing.
Hi.
No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting.
I'm gonna change
Hi
day to
again,
you to
Guardian.
send it straight to him.
Our inventory is stocked, so no rush.
Oh, let me check right away. Too heavy. Too heavy.
No word from Fenchurch today.
Try to
He must have found
explain
something
in
interesting.
Please, Guardian. It's busy. Not possible.
And I've tried to explain.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next.
Anything for you? Oh no. Ready?
Our inventory is stocked, so
Bro, not-
no rush. No word from Fenchurch
only
today. He must have found something
as a
interesting.
team, but as a friend.
Name, Guardian.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next. Fenchurch says a lot of fantastic things.
Too heavy. Too heavy.
I tend to believe him.
Hi again.
No. There was no attempt made to understand why I would.
We drove the Red Legion out.
I would get
We'll do the
so-
same to
why
whomever
I
comes
would
next.
Get I would get upset.
Name, Guardian.
No hurry, Guardian.
Why?
No word from Fenchurch
no.
today. He must
Important
have found something interesting.
to me.
Hi again.
Or
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
2 hours to the wall. 2 hours back.
or any attempt to consider apologizing for possibly starting out as a joke and clearly getting
Oh dear, it broke.
to the other person, wait, getting
Guardian.
And clearly getting the other person upset and emotional.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next. It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse has the goods.
It was important to me. There was no attempt to understand why it was important to me, or any.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
Hey.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next.
Alright.
No hurry, Guardian.
Anything for you?
God damn it.
Oh no.
Don't get too distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
Don't know where my uncle finds these things. Looking for anything special?
Guardian?
Fenchurch says a lot of fantastic things. I tend to believe him.
I feel like
Anything for you?
has ended with me
Too heavy.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
disrespected, belittled, and worst of all.
Take as long as you like. I can wait. We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next.
I want to say alienated.
Hi again, Guardian.
Looking for anything special? Take as long as you like. I can wait. We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next.
Hi again, Guardian.
And completely disrespected, belittled, and
Down to the city and up again. Down and up again. Oh dear.
It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse has the goods.
Searching. Oh no. Hi again.
Looking for anything in particular, Guardian?
And
Anything for you?
my feelings
Too heavy. Too
are
heavy.
no more important. And
Don't know where my uncle
Yeah,
finds
just see
you.
your friend get shot. Poke her over the head.
Don't get too distracted
No
by the new
more
setup,
than-
Guardian.
a
We drove the Red Legion out.
Please,
We'll do
Guardian.
the same
It's
to
busy.
whomever comes next. It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse
dear.
has the goods.
Hi again, Guardian.
No hurry, Guardian.
Ready and waiting.
It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse has the goods.
no, my feelings aren't a valid. Aren't a valid.
Only a pirate can meet other pirates in battle. Look at Marcus Hall.
Hi again, Guardian.
No, my feelings aren't of any. I think my feelings aren't.
Big
And almost personally attacks, like,
Oh no.
and almost discarded. And almost
Our inventory is stocked, so
discarded.
no rush.
Anything for you?
You mentioned supporting each other like a lot. Support and to truly know each other, become family and friends, look for ways to get to know each other.
Need some new
That's a quote
moves,
from every
Guardian?
page of
Maybe a new
comics.
look?
No, that's a quote from every page. When the only question I got was why now? I explained that it's not just why now. It's been an issue, and I've asked more than a few times to not be called that, and then proceed to call me by
We
that
drove
name.
the Red Legion
Every
out.
chance
We'll
available.
do the
Even
same
in
to
my own
whomever
streams
comes
chat,
next.
it's clear there's little to no concern or will to understand why it bothers me. I would have to call your supportiveness into question.
Looking for
I
anything
would have to
special?
call there. Supportiveness in question. I clearly asked why it's important for you to call me Jess, in an attempt to understand why you would refuse someone a piece of their identity.
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
That you would
Shoot
refuse
him. I've already shot him
understand
once.
why I
Guardian?
refuse
Maybe a new look?
someone such a
Only a pirate can meet other pirates in battle. Look at Marcus Hall.
simple piece of their identity that is
Guardian.
easily and
Really?
easily
Too heavy. Too heavy.
resolvable
Anything you want?
You answer with because
Oh, let me check right away.
they answer because they don't care for gamer tags.
Oh dear. A5530BLNR and DGS6 are down.
I
Hi
was the
again,
one
Guardian.
who explained my full name.
Need some new
And
moves, Guardian? Maybe a new
the
look?
actual name is and that part of my actual name is my gamer tag. I'm being told I don't like to be called that name. Oh wait, I'm being told that. Oh, I'm being told.
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
Okay. I was the one who explained my full name and explaining that part of my actual name is my gamer tag.
Don't know where my uncle finds these things.
Not possible. Ready? Oh no.
Tag. I explain that I go by Citra.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next. Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
They respond
Hi again.
with the excuse I wouldn't have known somebody. Okay, I already just read that one 3 times.
Sign here.
Looking for anything special?
She always knows.
It's easy math, Guardian. You got the silver, Eververse has the goods. We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next.
Oh, I never would have known. I hadn't heard it from someone else. Oh yeah, is anything even more
Oh,
insulting and
let me
maybe
check right away.
to be actively making someone uncomfortable and upset, and to discredit
Oh no. Hi again.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next.
while attempting to discredit
Fenchurch, there's a lot of fantastic things. I tend to believe him.
Okay.
Oh,
Solely
let me
because
check right away.
it is their gamer tag is not only an
Not
attack
possible.
on that person's confidence.
No hurry, Guardian.
Confident in their goods as a streamer and fellow team member, while also using your own gamer tag, your own name as a tag is just in poor taste. Lack
Switch the
of
boots.
lack of any interest for the other
Ready?
person's feelings, or in the interest of knowing more about them.
Not
I've tried to
everything
explain
Fenchurch
the
sends is
intent to
safe
grow
to
as not
sell.
only a team but as a friend. There was no attempt made to understand why it's important to me. only or any attempt to consider apologizing for starting out as a possible joke. That
Just browsing. That's fine by me.
has ended with me feeling completely disrespected, belittled, and almost discarded.
No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting.
And even if he calls me, I'm still gonna read it to him because I'm like, look, I had to type this up. So
Don't
I
get
can
too
say,
distracted by the new
Not,
setup,
and,
Guardian.
huh?
You want to say discarded?
Why?
Like dismissed?
I put disrespected, belittled,
Everything Fenchurch sends
'Cause
is safe
Speaking of
to
words.
just
sell.
because I prefer and that's what I want.
We drove the Red Legion out.
You decided
We'll
that's
do the
not
same to
what
whomever
I should
comes
have or
next.
get.
Yeah, that's why I say dismissed.
So why call
Like, he's-
anybody by
he's
their name?
dismissing
Why call
what you're
anybody?
saying because he has his own validation. Which, you know, it does sound like he's doing the just thing on purpose after looking back at that.
Yeah. I mean, I could read all of them and I don't respond to them.
Disrespected.
Look, I thought for a second I had an idea. I thought I said about to send that to Jay, to Jay. I'm like I was getting consulting info from Number String. You know him. He's cool. Like I just wanted to
Don't
be,
get too
you know,
distracted by the
fucking.
new setup, Guardian.
Coherent. I'm not coherent.
Oh no.
I wanted to have my points clear because I get emotional and upset. So,
Looking for anything special?
that's how I feel about not being called Sicka.
Stop it. Someone's looking.
Not possible.
Don't know where my uncle finds these things. Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
Anything for you? Ready and waiting.
Don't know where my uncle finds these things.
Hi again, Guardian.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
Oh dear. A5530 BLNR and DGS6 are down.
We drove the Red Legion out. We'll do the same to whomever comes next. Just
Oh
browsing.
dear. It
That's
broke.
fine by me.
Please, Guardian. It's busy. Oh no.
Don't get too distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
Guardian?
Take as long as you like. I can wait.
Oh, let me check right away.